So I was preparing these two small grunt for some food, right? And remembering what I had researched and what I've discovered and what Mr. Danny Bunting from Danny Bunting Fish Farm had shared with me regarding the tilapia inside um, is dark. When it is dark, it will taste like mud, and when it is dark, that means that it is consuming a lot of plankton algae. I discovered that in my grunt, the inside is dark. So this brought me to a question as to whether or not planktons algae is actually the same in structure, in dimension, in marine situations, marine water space, as it is in the freshwater space. Whether or not freshwater fish and marine fish actually consume the same type of algae. Stay tuned for this video. The difference with marine planktons and freshwater planktons. Hi everybody, welcome again to another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. I have been keeping fish and consuming fish, that is tilapia, that is food fish, for the past roughly 5 years, right? They have actually aided me in my quest to find out more about aquatic creatures. Now, I remember, as I shared in the first section of this video, I was in a conversation, a lengthy, probably about 1.5 hour conversation with Danny Bunting from Danny Bunting Fish Farm, where he shared with me that one of the reasons why inside of the fish might taste like dirt, as a matter of fact, why tilapia might taste like dirt, it's because they might have consumed a lot of algae, right? And algae, you can actually see evidence of this as you clean the fish to process it for food. You will see inside of the fish looking really dark. Now, I did some research and I realized that the truth to this is a strong possibility, and so I let it be, and I discovered that in my own system, where in it I have a lot of green water, because regardless of how good the ackee tree is, which is actually shedding some leaf right now, I don't know the reason why, it still allows some amount of green water to exist within my space, within the pond space. And so if I do change water on a regular basis, what I find is that the taste of the tilapia tastes different. But if I allow the fish to sit in the algae rich water, it will have this little dirty taste. So I was cleaning up some grunt to prepare for food, and I discovered the same dark area that I would normally see when I'm cleaning up tilapia like these for food. And I did some research, and I found out one of two things. One, planktons are plant, and zooplanktons are microscopic organisms, right? I also discovered that planktons in marine life, or should I say in marine species, are, you call it cousins, or close family member, close related to planktons within freshwater space. You'll find some amount of algae within the marine space, but not as much as you would find in freshwater space. And so, as a result of that, it was concluded that in the little thing that I read, and I discovered, and I read it on several different species, right? Planktons that are normally within fresh water, right? They are found usually in rich, thick, algae-ridden water, right? Planktons that are found in, should I say, zooplankton that are found in marine space, they are not necessarily dependent on green water, because their development, their structure is totally different, right? So you have these microorganisms that will actually travel through the marine space, consuming other tiny microorganisms for them to survive, and you have some special fish that actually consume only zooplanktons, or that plankton or whatever you call it, microorganism that exists within the space. So the fish that actually lives near the reef, consume planktons and clean the reef of the unwanted algae. Those fish are more likely to have the darkish color inside. Now the fish that is more likely, like those fish that consume other fish for food, those fish would be more lighter in color inside, so their taste will be different, and that is one of the factors that foster the different taste in some fish, and that is what they actually consume. So I did this little piece so as to share it with you, because it actually boggles my mind as to what's the difference. And I did some research. There are some scientific words that are there that I can't pronounce, so I just leave it alone and I just explain it as simple as possible. Only to say in a simple 10 seconds or less that yes, you have fish that have dark inside after processing, and they will taste a little bit different. In some instances, they will taste bland, just like the tilapia. It's important for you to remember that tilapia fish tastes bland, meaning that it practically can take the taste of anything that you put it with. So if you put it with lime, if you put it with garlic, if you put it with pepper, if you put it with, regardless of the season where you put it with, well, not regardless, I mean, in tandem with the season where you put it with, it will develop its unique taste. And that's one of the unique things about tilapia. You can actually be consuming tilapia in your sandwiches as fillet and not even know that it is tilapia, because it has a uniqueness to it, as far as taking the taste from, or should I say the scent from whatever you season it with, and bringing forward a different type of taste. I hope that this little mumble jumble kind of help you in understanding fish, as so to speak, food fish. Peace out guys, catch you next time, bye bye.